Sims for a speed build today, and so today is definitely going to be a really great day just because I'm excited to say that I'm building yet again another base game family home, but it's actually a suburban family home and it's all base game, and I'm so happy and proud of myself that I did this because personally I have been always happy to build a base game home because I know a lot of you guys do not have all the packs, and I want to make sure my builds are accessible to pretty much everyone because I feel like everyone has a base game because you kind of need the base game to run the Sims for, you know, the little things that we all need to know. And so this is actually a 2-story family home. It has, I believe, 3 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. I know a lot of bathrooms, not a lot of bedrooms, but you know, I feel like for this specific house, I have a family in mind that I think would really go for this house, if that makes any sense. And I personally am just diving right back into building base game homes because I may or may not have built at least 3 more houses that are all base game in Newcrest. So be prepared. I'm actually doing a collab with one of my friends, you know, boy simming. He contacted me like last night for a collab, and I'm like, sure, I'll do it. I'll do it in Newcrest for my base game or for my save file, and it all makes sense because Newcrest came in a patch update for the base game, so it would make sense for me to build in Newcrest, make it a base game home on a 20 by 15 lot, and build it for the collab. It's a win-win situation, helping out my friend Jake, boy simming, doing a collab. It's all fun and games, and it's a fun time. But that build won't come out until like July, so it's gonna be a long time coming. However, I do have some other builds in mind, and if you guys want to give me suggestions for any like base game homes, let me know in the comments or tweet me on Twitter. All my stuff will be down below. I want to keep Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest all base game, and so if you have any house ideas or community lot ideas, let me know because I want to write them down and build them and, like, you know, upload them to the gallery because that will give me a chance to make you guys more involved in the save file, but also kind of, you know, push my creativity a lot more. And I think I want to do like a colonial home for Willow Creek, but I'm not sure what I really want to do. Like, I'm gonna look up some house ideas for colonial houses, because I'm gonna redo I believe it's not the Spencer Kim Lewis house, so no, not that house, but it's the house right in front of their house. Like, that house right there is a very colonial mansion style home, and I want to use that lot because it's a 50 by 50 lot, and I'm gonna make it extremely large and make it a mansion because I have literally, I kid you not, I have one sim in my save file that, I kid you not, he is super rich. I think his name is Chad McAllister. I forget what his name is, but he was very rich. He was a sim that I created for my Get Together LP, and I'm gonna use him because he's all base game, and I just use base game and Get Together and probably some other packs, but I would probably lower down his like pack usage to only like base game so he can fit inside of Willow Creek. So yeah, that's what I will do. I'll add his parents and add himself as well because it would make sense to, you know, add some other my LP Sims into the save file because you might recognize them, you might not, who knows. But I'm also thinking, because now that I said it, I might as well do it where I basically kind of take my LP Sims that I've done in the past, make them like based around whatever world I want to put them in. Like, let's say I'll use like, oh no, his name was Brad McAllister. That's who it was. Not Brad. It's not Chad. It's Brad. But I can make his doppelganger Chad. We'll see when we get to that point. However, but whenever like I want to use one of my Sims from an LP, like let's say like Windenburg or whatever, I'll make them into like base game and Get Together only, so they can fit with that world and fit with whatever your packs you have. And personally, I'm just excited for my builds. I don't know, I guess because everyone's making a save file now that I've been just super heavily inspired, like by all my friends like Avalon Sims and Lissy, Kayla, you know, those people are making some good save files, and I personally am really proud of them because they're making saves for their audience, and so am I, but also we get to build and like expand our creativity when building. Yeah, so also, I just forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, this is actually my shell build challenge that I did a couple of days ago, like 2 weeks ago probably by now. But in case you guys do not know, I am actually starting a shell build challenge where you guys basically furnish and continue to build the shell, basically. So if you guys want to watch that video, and all the rules will be linked down below in the description for you guys to check out and watch and learn. The shell is actually on the gallery under the hashtag spring builds, because I know a couple of you guys have been asking where is the shell at. You can either check my origin ID, which is SpringSims, or under the hashtag SpringSims or spring builds. It'll be under both and you'll be able to find it there, and look at the rules, because the rules are actually in the what's it called, description on the gallery of the build. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. So that's there, and hopefully you guys are going to try out the build challenge. I've already seen a couple of you guys' submissions. I was like kind of fast clicking through all of them to see like how many I've gotten so far, and surprisingly I didn't expect this many submissions at all, because I don't know, just me thinking who's gonna do it, who's not gonna do it, stuff like that. However, but I am excited to tour all your builds on June 1st over on Twitch and YouTube. So I'm going to do like a split of both probably, where I tour half on Twitch and like half on YouTube, or like just vice versa. I don't know. We'll see when we get to that point, because we have the entire month to finish your builds on May 31st. Yeah, it's May 20th right now. So you have 11 more days left until the build challenge ends, and I'm actually working on another one for you guys to start doing, and I might release it on June 2nd. And this one is actually going to probably be a mid-century modern build, so it's actually also for my save file in Oasis Springs. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, which you should, link down below. I probably tweeted a picture of this mid-century modern home that I built, and I felt like it would be a cool shell build challenge that you guys could try out. I might as well take away the plants and stuff out of it, so you don't have to like fumble around stuff like that. So I'll take out all the plants that I built in that area along with the back area as well, so you have like a plain shell build of a building that you just have to furnish and build the insides of it. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm in a building mood. I kid you not, I've been slacking on uploads because I've been busy with like other things, and I have a job this summer. Like I'm gonna be a summer camp counselor this summer, teaching, like helping kids and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be busy this summer, but I promise I'm gonna probably upload not daily, but I'm gonna shoot for daily videos. If not, then you'll get some content, baby, content. And I also realized when I was building this, when I was first building it, I didn't have the intention of, you know, making it base game compatible, because I kind of forgot that I was in my save file. So I immediately, like literally right after, was like, wait a minute, please tell me that swing is not, like, please tell me that swing is base game. It wasn't, and I got upset, and so I had to take it out, and I had to put something different. I'm pretty sure I probably put, what was it? Like the monkey bars from base game, or something else. It was just probably just plants. I don't know. Anyway, so I personally just think that when me building this, I was having a bit of a struggle, like struggling with like, okay, where's everything gonna go? What room is gonna be what room, and how it's gonna be, you know, the color scheme of everything. And I know that this house looks exactly the same as the house right next to it. I actually didn't record that build because I was just building on my own free time and doing whatever, but I was also gonna use that build for my shell challenge, but I didn't record it, so I'm like, oh well. You know, this one's a little bit better because the other lot is actually a 40 by 30 and this one's a 30 by 20. And personally, I mean, the bigger the better, but I'm like, I'd rather just stick with, you know, the actual same lot size before I go willy-nilly crazy. And I don't want to do that, so I limited myself with base game only. Happy that I did, because I know, you all know myself, I can go crazy with a lot of packs. Like even if the object that I used was only from like, I don't know, backyard stuff or whatever. I use one single item, like, or the perfect patio stuff with the lemonade thing. I use that one item and it counts as a pack. Like, I literally use probably like one thing from each pack or multiple things from one pack. I don't know. It's a bit of a sad habit that I have, a bad habit that I have, and I need to like stop, because if I'm going to use one object, I probably shouldn't use that object, because like, what's the point? Not everyone has all the packs, and I get that. So I'm telling myself to, take some time, practice building base game homes, getting better at them, and see what I can really do with like, clutter and some other things as well. Because personally, if you guys build in The Sims 4 or I don't know, The Sims 3 or Sims 2, I would utilize all the all the debug items that the game has to offer. Most likely The Sims 4, because that's what we're doing right now. If you guys type in bb.show hidden objects in the cheat bar, you can actually unlock all the gameplay objects, or all the hidden objects are in the game. And there's actually a another cheat called bb.show. Wait, what is it? bb.unlock gameplay entitlement. I think that's what the cheat is called. I can't remember because I use a cheat shortcut mod, which will be linked down below. But yeah, I use this cheat shortcut mod that James has used, like the Sim Supply. He uses this cheat shortcut mod that I got from his website, and ever since I downloaded that mod, I never looked back, because typing in long cheats are a pain in the butt, and I don't have time for that, because I personally don't like typing in long cheats. They just got, more interesting, which is okay. So if you just type in those two cheats with the cheat shortcut mod, you'll be good to go. And personally, debug is the best of the best, and it makes your game and your houses more personalized, more exciting, and looks like they're actually well lived in, because when your houses are lived in, that's when you know you did a good job, I think. That's just coming from me as a builder who just builds all cluttered-fied homes, if that seems right. And I also actually took out the majority of the bathrooms, because every single bathroom in this house looks exactly the same, but different size. And I'm only showing the first bathroom, because it's the first bathroom in the house that I furnished. And there's actually a gym. So the gym's on the first floor with the bathroom attached to it. There's a living room, which is like literally right next to this bathroom right here. And then there's a kitchen, and the dining room is actually open plan with the kitchen, which is really nice. And I really like how I designed the kitchen with the counters and everything with the island. And I never really do like diagonal kitchens, really, because I feel like they're like not really, not the best looking to me. Or I actually just never use them. I usually never really, whenever I build a house, I never really use it. I only build it for the sake of the video and for you guys to download it and play with your own gameplay. Wow. Saying that out loud, I probably should use more of my builds, because I have a 2-year-old save file that I've been playing with for 2 years. I just actually reopened it for the first time in 2 years a couple weeks ago. And let me tell you, there's so many updates I have to like tell you on like what's been happening. Because when I was playing it for the first time in 2 years, I was playing for like a solid 6 hours straight. And I kid you not, there's so much drama that is kind of insane. And I'm thinking of actually using this house for one of the Sims, and they're actually called the Andersons, one of the households in my 2-year save. And the Andersons used to be called the Lusos. Well, technically. Anyway, so let me just give you the rundown of the Del Lusso household family, the drama basically. There's this one Sim that was named Joanna De Lusso. Her last name was Joanna Song, but then she got married to, this one kid named Cass De Lusso. Then they had to get divorced because of, legal issues, because Joanna wasn't a legal citizen and had to move back to her hometown to get the papers. But sooner or later, they realized that, it's for the best that they get divorced and not have any of this, like, trouble happening to their kids later in their life. So they got a divorce. Joanna moved back to America, and she married this police officer. And personally, I think she's doing a lot better for herself, but she's going down the same exact path, because even though she was an illegal citizen, she got her papers all in check, it's been at least 8 years since she got those papers, like, you know, together. And Joanna in total has like 7 kids. 7 kids in total. 4 by Case, and then 3 by her new husband, which I think his name is Andrew, I believe. And they are looking actually into moving in a brand new house. And I thought to myself, if I use my shell build challenge shell and build them a new house, it will make sense because they have 2 kid children and they have a newborn baby. And Joanna, she's actually doesn't really have a job right now, and I want her to go into the freelance writing career for her, just the sake of, like, you know, giving her something to do while she's at home, taking care of the kids with their homework, especially a brand new born baby that they just had like a couple months ago. So I feel like it's something that they needed, a new fresh start and a new home, a new environment, away from the drama, because Case and the whole DeLusso household has kind of basically attacked her to the point where she felt like she wasn't wanted in that, like, that family anymore. Even though she gets to see her kids every now and then, like, you know, holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, stuff like that, she never really felt like that she was really, like, accepted into the family until, like, they actually got a divorce, which is terrible. So personally, I have to say that once Joanna had, like, you know, moved away, you know, got remarried, had a couple more kids, and she felt like that, you know, she needed to reinvent herself, like reinvent herself to become a brand new person in a different way. So she originally was actually in the painter career as Case's father, but she, like, later left once she had to move away. But now she's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should write a book about my life, which is probably not the best idea because, you know, Joseph DeLusso, he was a lawyer, and, well, he was a lawyer. He's already, like, dead and gone. He was an elder at the time. So when he passed away, his son, Valentino, he's a painter. He's a well-known painter in the world of, like, Willow Creek and stuff. And I guess, like, since then, they haven't been on the best of terms. Like, Valentino and Joanna haven't really on the best of terms. And they still have, like, you know, the law firm that their father started back in the day. And since then, let's just say Valentino was the reason why Joanna had to leave the country and had to get divorced from Case, his only son, technically. So, yeah, the DeLusso household's very messed up. I don't regret it because when I found out, like, I knew they had a law firm. I knew they did some stuff, like, you know, legal stuff. But I didn't know that Valentino, Case's father, was the reason why Joanna had to leave and why she was an illegal alien in the country. Because she was originally from, I think she was either from North Korea, I believe. Yeah, she was originally from North Korea. She came over here illegally, and that wasn't the best idea. So she snuck on a plane. She literally snuck on a plane in the luggage area. A bumpy ride, I know. So, I'm not sure how she didn't get caught when she first got around here. Like, you know, America's crazy. They don't check things. So she came here illegally in the luggage area, and then she had kids. She met Case. One thing led to another. They have like 4 kids. Things happened, but she got caught because of Valentino. Legal law, you know, the law thing happened. She moved away. She moved back, and it's a whole ordeal that I have to explain in the current household update video that I have to film. But I cannot believe that happened. Like, it didn't occur to me until literally now as I was saying it, because they come from a long line of, like, very wealthy, high prestige people. Like, the DeLusso household comes from a very high prestige family. And Joseph DeLusso, his father, his father was, like, very, very rich. Like, back in, like, the 1500s. It goes back from all the way back then. And they were wealthy. They were, like, high society people that you should not, you know, high society people that you shouldn't really get on their bad side. Like, if you do, you get yourself arrested. So that happened to Joanna, and that's the tea, basically. But to be honest though, ever since like Joanna moved away, her parents actually adopted a kid, in spite of like, you know, their daughter was like, you know, left the country and they were still in America. And so when they adopted this kid, I forget his name, I literally put the house like yesterday. The mom actually passed away, and so since then, the kid, he's a teenager, he has been living alone in Newcrest. So basically, the whole DeLusso family lives in Newcrest, and a couple of them live in like Oasis Springs and some other areas. But as of right now, pretty much everyone lives in Newcrest, and they need a fresh new start, new homes, and I'm building pretty much everyone a brand new home besides one household where Case actually lives. He lives in a very good steady household where he is now married, has like 4 kids now, and he's doing well for himself, and I'm kind of happy for him. And personally, he looks exactly like his father. Like, if you go back and look at all the videos that I've made around the DeLusso household, you would see that Joseph, Valentino, Case, and soon to be Case's son, they all look, oh no, wait, Joseph, Valentino, Case, and oh my gosh, Zion, all 4 of them look exactly the same head shape, same little eyes, same nose. Like, it's insane how they all look like, and I'm literally screaming. So that's the thing. But also Valentino's sister Peyton looks like the female version of Valentino and their father Joseph. So that's another thing. But Peyton's actually having a secret love affair. She's not really married, but she had a kid with Bjorn, and Clara may or may not make Peyton disappear. So it's like gotten to the point where Clara is going to literally, like, I would say murder. She would literally, like, no, that's the correct word. She would literally kill Peyton, because Peyton was the reason why Bjorn left Clara for Peyton, because Bjorn got Peyton pregnant, because Peyton was a high school student at the time, and Bjorn was her tutor. And it's like a whole, you know, tutor-student relationship thing that got way too far, way too like hot and heavy, and that literally ruined the whole family. Like Elsa and Elsa and Sophia, they are like distraught. They literally disowned their own father because of that situation. So now they have a stepbrother, I believe. Yeah, a stepbrother, maybe stepsister, I don't know, but they have a new step sibling. And personally, Clara is like alone, sad. She's been having drinking problems, and personally she's going on a downward spiral of like revenge, where she's like, you know what, maybe I should contact the Landgrabs, because Nancy Landgrab is the sole reason why Clara and her entire family live in Windenburg, because for what Bjorn's father did in the past with Nancy's father in the past. Like, it's a whole big family, like, mafia little thing that happened in the past, and that's the reason why they live in Windenburg, not because EA made them and put them in that world. It's because Bjorn's father and Nancy's father got into a big fight, big money Ponzi scheme, and life happened. You know, scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal, meme after meme after meme, and making jokes about it is not funny. But it's sad on how fast life happens when you do one wrong thing and your whole life just blows up right in front of your face because you made one mistake. But that one mistake cost you your life, your family's life, and your whole living situation, where you had to literally change your name and move to a different country to make sure your family was safe. And it's like a whole life circle where every single sim is connected in this 2-year save file that I have been making, where I never thought that it would get this far until now. Like, when playing them for like 6 hours straight in like over 2 years, like, I can't believe it. But, you know, that's the whole drama. I don't know. There's so much number I have to like still explain, and there's a lot going on. I want to rant because there's like the family itself. Like, I'm only talking about one house with the Andersons. Well, technically two. Technically it's three. Landgrabs, the Bjornsons? Bjornson? Wait, is that his last name? I might got it right for the first time. Anyway, yeah, the Andersons, which is where Joanna lives right now with her police officer husband, the Landgrabs, and the Bjornsons. Like, those three families, and I guess the DeLusos with Peyton. It's like the whole thing is just getting out of hand, and it needs to be solved like today. And I'm not sure who's up for that job to solve this mystery, because Claire's she's literally going to like make Peyton disappear for what she did to her family. So that's the tea. That's the life of the DeLuso, Anderson, Bjornson, and Landgrab family. And if you guys want to download this build, I will have it up on the gallery for you guys to download. It's under the hashtag SpringSims. My origin ID is SpringSims as well. It's already actually up on the gallery because I uploaded this build a couple days ago before recording this voiceover. So it's already up there. You've probably already seen it. Probably already downloaded it. It's under also the other hashtag SpringBuilds for my shell build challenge, which everything I said in this video will be linked down below in the description. And hope you guys actually loved my little rant that I did today, because I kid you not, this family is so jacked up to the point where your head is going to spin on the tea that I am about to spill. Kind of. Hopefully it won't literally make your head spin, because my head's spinning, my brain is fried. It is noon right now, May 20th. 2019, SpringSim has gone literally insane. But what else is new? But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!